GPT-5 just dropped 3 days ago, and the coding community is going absolutely wild. Developers are calling it the smartest coding model they've ever used, while others are saying it's overhyped and underwhelming. After spending 10 plus hours testing GPT-5 on real coding projects, I'm here to give you the complete breakdown every no-code programmer needs to hear. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether GPT-5 is worth your time and money for coding and development work. So what exactly is GPT-5? Released on August 7th, 2025, GPT-5 isn't just another incremental update. It's OpenAI's most significant leap forward for developers and no-code programmers. Here's what makes it different. First, it's actually a unified system with multiple models working together through an intelligent router. When you ask it something simple, it gives you a fast response. When you need deep reasoning for complex coding problems, it automatically switches to thinking mode. The numbers are impressive. GPT-5 scores 74.9% on SWE Bench Verified, that's a benchmark testing real-world GitHub issues, compared to GPT-4's 30.8%. On coding tasks, it achieves 88% on Adder Polyglot, which tests multi-language code editing. But here's what matters most for us no-code developers. GPT-5 has a massive 400,000 token context window. That means you can literally dump entire code bases, multiple files, or complex project requirements into one conversation without losing context. For someone building with tools like Bubble, Webflow, or even just trying to understand and modify existing code, this is game-changing. Let me break down the key improvements that actually matter for coding and development work. Speed and efficiency. GPT-5 is significantly faster than GPT-4, especially for simple coding tasks. But when it needs to think through complex problems, the reasoning mode kicks in automatically. Better code quality. Multiple developers report that GPT-5 generates more idiomatic, production-ready code. Where GPT-4 might produce plausible but brittle code, GPT-5 reduces hallucinated APIs and type mismatches. Front-end excellence. This is huge for no-code developers who sometimes need to customize or understand front-end code. GPT-5 beats even OpenAI's own O3 model at front-end web development 70% of the time. It can create beautiful, responsive websites with proper spacing, typography, and design sensibility, something GPT-4 really struggled with. Multimodal integration. GPT-5 can process text, code, and images simultaneously. This means you can show it screenshots of your Bubble app or Webflow design and ask it to help you implement similar functionality. Tool integration. For agentic tasks, like automating workflows between different no-code tools, GPT-5 scores 96.7% on tool calling benchmarks, meaning it can reliably chain together multiple actions without getting confused. Reduced hallucinations. This is critical. GPT-5 has 45% fewer factual errors when reasoning compared to GPT-4. When you're relying on AI to help build or debug something, accuracy matters. Now let's talk about real-world performance. I've been testing GPT-5 across different scenarios, and I want to share what I found. Vibe coding. This is where you describe what you want, and GPT-5 builds it. The results are impressive. In one test, a developer asked GPT-5 to create a French learning app with flashcards, quizzes, and progress tracking. GPT-5 generated hundreds of lines of working code in seconds, complete with a functional front end. Code review and debugging. GPT-5 excels at finding bugs in existing code. One developer said it catches tricky, deeply hidden bugs and can run long, multi-turn background processes to see complex tasks through to completion. Project-level understanding. Here's where the 400K context window shines. You can give GPT-5 your entire code base, and it will understand the relationships between different files and components. This is perfect for no-code developers who need to understand how their exported code works or want to make customizations. But let's be honest about the limitations. Some users report that GPT-5 can be less creative in writing tasks, and it sometimes fails to switch to reasoning mode when expected. The response quality can be inconsistent. Sometimes it produces short, unhelpful answers when you need detailed explanations. API integration. For connecting different no-code tools, GPT-5's improved function calling is excellent. It can help you set up webhooks, API calls, and automation workflows between platforms like Zapier, Bubble, and Webflow with much higher accuracy than previous models. Let me give you the unfiltered developer feedback from the past few days. The praise. Cursor's team called GPT-5 the smartest model they've used and noted it's remarkably intelligent, easy to steer, and has a personality they haven't seen in other models. Windsurf reported it has half the tool calling error rate of other frontier models. Real success stories. Jeff Heaton, a programming educator, took one of his weekend projects, a synthesizer he'd spent significant time coding, and asked GPT-5 to show him up. In 20 seconds, GPT-5 created a version with a piano keyboard, oscilloscope, and music visualization that far exceeded his original. The critical voices, but not everyone's impressed. Reddit users are reporting mixed results. Some say GPT-5 is awful for their use cases, citing slower responses, less detailed answers, and issues with image analysis. Others report it performs worse than Claude Opus 4.1 for certain non-trivial tasks. The reality check. GPT-5 seems highly dependent on how you prompt it. As one reviewer noted, people who say prompting doesn't matter have not played with this model. It's trickier than ever to get right. Environment matters. Interestingly, GPT-5's performance varies significantly based on where you use it. Canvas coding performs much better than other environments with identical prompts. This suggests that for the best coding results, you need to choose your tools carefully. Let's talk money, because this matters for no-code developers who are often budget conscious. API pricing. GPT-5 costs $1.25 per million input tokens and $10 per million output tokens. That might sound expensive, but compared to GPT-4, many developers report it's actually more cost-effective because it completes tasks in fewer iterations. ChatGPT Access. GPT-5 is now the default model for all ChatGPT users, including free users, though free users have usage limits before switching to a mini version. Plus, users get higher limits and access to GPT-5 thinking mode. The value proposition. At $20 a month for ChatGPT Plus, you get unlimited access to what many consider the best coding AI available. For no-code developers who occasionally need to understand or modify code, this is incredibly cost-effective compared to hiring developers. Free alternatives. Some platforms like Cursor are offering free access to GPT-5 during their testing period. You can also get $20 in free credits from services like KiloCode to try GPT-5 without any upfront payment. Cost comparison. While GPT-5 is more expensive than models like Qwen 3 Coder, which costs 10x less, the quality difference for complex tasks often justifies the price, especially for professional work. GPT-5 is genuinely impressive for coding, but it's not perfect. The improvements in code quality, context understanding, and tool integration are real and significant. For no-code developers, this model can be genuinely transformative. Who should use GPT-5? No-code developers who want to understand their exported code. Anyone building workflows between different platforms. Developers who need help with front-end design and aesthetics. People working on complex, multi-file projects who might want to wait. Casual users who mainly need simple coding help. Those on tight budgets who can't justify the cost. Developers who primarily work in specialized domains where GPT-5 hasn't proven superior. My recommendations? Try the free version first. Use ChatGPT's free tier to test GPT-5 on your specific use cases. Start with ChatGPT Plus. At 20 month, it's the most accessible way to get full GPT-5 access. Focus on prompting. Invest time learning how to prompt GPT-5 effectively. It's more sensitive to prompt quality than previous models. Use it for learning. Even if you don't become a coder, GPT-5 can help you understand the technical side of your no-code projects. The bottom line, GPT-5 represents a significant step forward for AI-assisted development. While it's not the AGI breakthrough some expected, it's genuinely useful for real development work. For no-code programmers looking to level up their technical understanding or occasionally dive into code, GPT-5 is currently the best AI assistant available. Is it worth it? If coding and development are part of your workflow, even occasionally, then yes, absolutely. The time savings and learning opportunities justify the cost. But if you're purely focused on no-code tools and never touch code, you might want to wait and see how the landscape develops. What's your experience with GPT-5? Drop a comment below and let me know what you're building with it. And if you found this review helpful, make sure to like and subscribe for more honest AI tool reviews focused on helping you build without code. Before you go, I want to remind you that the no-code space is evolving incredibly fast. AI tools like GPT-5 are just one piece of the puzzle. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos on integrating AI into your Bubble apps, using ChatGPT for Webflow customizations, and building automation workflows that actually work. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.